Guys, behind me sits a true unicorn of the Panther platform. It's a 2002 Crown Victoria LX Sport, but wait, with the floor shifter. And the icing on top, I happen to get it in the rarest color that the 2002 years had to offer. And that's a legendary Matador Red. And so, in today's video, we're gonna take this highly sought after unicorn of the Crown Victoria and Panther world, and we're gonna smash it to 1,000,000 pieces.
Hell yeah, brother.
Just kidding. You guys know we don't do that to Panther cars in this channel. Come on, man, you should know better. Little side note though, you guys are gonna have to pardon the wind, but if you guys are in the market for a Crown Victoria LX Sport, just like this one with the floor shifter, remember it has to have the floor shifter. Here's a short list of some of the rare colors. Off the bat, the first one you want to get is Matador Red. Incredibly rare, incredibly difficult to get a hold of one in this color, but there is also Arizona Beige, Aspen Green, and Chestnut. Those four colors is what you want to be on the lookout for if you're hunting for one of these cars that are just getting harder and harder to find in any kind of good condition. So today I'm going to do a slight tour of my new LX Sport, and I'm going to talk about exactly why this Crown Vic model has skyrocketed in the market and why you should pick one of these up before it's too late, as I found out the hard way for sleeping on these LX Sports for so long. Some are already reaching quote-unquote Marauder levels of pricing. For those of you who are new to the Panther car community, you're probably wondering what the hell is such a big deal about the car that's sitting behind me. Well, I'm glad you asked. This is a Crown Victoria LX Sport. Now, this particular model happens to be the first year of production for the LX Sport, which happened to be in 2002. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but we can thank California for the creation of this legend. Just to cut a long story short, a lot of the dealerships in California were complaining that the Crown Vics were too for old people. They were attracting an older audience, an older crowd. So the California dealerships all banded together and demanded that Ford create something a little bit more sporty to appeal to the younger audience, because of course all the 20 and 18 and 20 year olds are all looking for a four-door body on frame grandpa's car. But thanks to them, we did get the creation of the LX Sport. Now I will be dedicating an entire video that's gonna cover every last little detail that comes with the LX Sport. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for when that video drops. You're not gonna want to miss it. These cars have been kept in the dark for very, very long. Nobody's ever done an in-depth, detailed overview of this car. It's gonna happen. Keep an eye out for that video. Like the P71 is peak fleet Panther car, or the Mercury Marauder is the peak of its brand, the Crown Victoria LX Sport is the peak of civilian Crown Vic models. The car is essentially jam-packed to the brim with extra features and luxury, hitting a perfect balance of just enough luxury where you don't feel like you have to put gloves on just to drive the car, and just enough factory performance upgrades to make the best handling off-the-shelf Crown Victoria ever made. I am shitting you not, yes, even better than the P71. And speaking of upgrades, a lot of you know I have a tendency to have my Panther cars stand out as much as possible, which at times, I'm not gonna lie, I will admit, can oftentimes lead to some more extreme one-off Panther builds. I'm gonna come out and say it right off the bat. I'm just gonna say it right off the bat. I can assure you guys, aside from the window tint, which are 5% if anybody's wondering, the in-channel rain guards, which is a must-have for any Panther car, if you ask me, in my opinion, a must-have. And the Excel coil packs. Yes, you heard me right. I run Excel coil packs on every single Panther car, on all my Panther cars. Yes, on all Panther cars. And of course, we can't leave out the good old-fashioned K&N drop-in air filter, which, yes, I also think it's another must-have in every Panther car. Just a simple, nice K&N drop-in air filter. Throw in a Mustang Mach 1 chin spoiler to just make it the cherry on top. And that's pretty much as far as all the modifications go when it comes to this car. You guys can sleep easy. This will not get the Hobocop treatment or any other crazy thing. This is my baby right now for the moment. This is my museum piece right here. Now in the future, I actually might go ahead and scoop me up a 93 octane race tune from Marty himself. I think that's another must-have in any Panther car. But for the time being, that's pretty much the way it looks is exactly how it's gonna stay. If you ask me, the Crown Victoria LX Sport is the ideal Panther, with a suspension and transmission from a Marauder, sprinkled in with some Lincoln levels of luxury, backed up by the legendary 4.6 liter 2-valve under the hood, and with a classic and timeless yet aggressive look. It's no surprise these cars are being more and more sought after by collectors and enthusiasts alike. With this particular model reaching its 20th anniversary in just a few months, the time is now to still get your hands on what I truly believe to be the ultimate Panther car and the ultimate Crown Victoria. Now, for those of you wondering, I scooped this literal museum quality LX Sport for just $4,000. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching today's video. Don't forget to keep an eye out for that full in-depth video review that I'm going to be doing on this particular LX Sport. Also, don't miss out on my P71 versus civilian Crown Victoria full in-depth comparison video. You guys are not going to want to miss that. What separates not only the civilian version of the Crown Vic, but this is the peak top tier civilian version of a Crown Vic compared to a P71. How does this stack up side by side? You guys do not want to miss that video. Either way, it's your boy Mr. Random, and I'll catch you guys on the next Crown Victoria video, man. I'm gonna go drive this thing around. Yeah, I actually drive it, man. Catch you guys on the next one.